Hi students, this is Basudhi Panda. Welcome Master of English. Welcome to another class of CHSE plus 2 second year. Yeah, compulsory English class. So, ପିଲେ ଆମେ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ମାନେ previous class ରେ ଦେଇଥିଲି ଯେମିତି probable questions are my greatest Olympic prize ର ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା ଆଜି probable question and answer of the poem Daffodils. Yes or no? These are the first one truth, first one poem. So ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା and I'll try to cover all the probable question and answers of your prose daffodils, and I hope so. Once you'll watch it carefully, I don't need you need to go to the text. Yes or no? Okay. So if you're new to my channel, put your thumbs on the subscribe button that you can get the latest updates. Okay. Now in the next classes, lots of things will be there: reporting, paragraph writing, that information transfer. Okay, I'll make video. Okay, so let me start today. The topic: the probable questions and answer of the poem Daffodils. Okay, let's start. The first passage is from I wondered to that what wealth the soul to me had brought. This is the passage. And what are the questions? How does the poet compare the daffodils with the stars in the Milky Way? How does? কিভাবে ভাবে? The poet compares the daffodils with the stars in the Milky Way to show they are what? To say they are, to show that they are shining. That means that, the shiningness of daffodils and star, one thing, and the innumerable numbers of daffodils and the stars. The star stretched in a never-ending line. Like that, the daffodils were also stretched in a never-ending line. Number two, why does the poet consider the daffodils a jocund company? କାହିଁକି ଜୋକଣ୍ଡ କମ୍ପାନୀ କହିଲେ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡଲି ଆଟମୋସ୍ଫିୟର ମାନେ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ବୋଧେ ଆନନ୍ଦଦାୟକ ସାଥୀ ବୋଲି କାହିଁ କହିଛନ୍ତି? Because he feels cheerful, he enjoy it, he feel joyful while he was with the daffodils. That's why he has what regarded daffodils as a jocund company. Next, how does the poet describe the large number of daffodils? How does the poet describe the large number of daffodils? Uh, the poet has described the daffodils as a host, and also he has written that 10,000 saw I at a glance. These are the two words or phrases that is being used to describe the daffodils. Number four, when and where did the poet see the daffodils? କେତେବେଳେ ଏବଂ କେଉଁଠି ଦେଖିଲେ? The poet, while while the poet was wandering, or while wandering, the poet saw the daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees. So you can say under the trees, beside the lake. କୋଉଠି ଦେଖିଥିଲେ? ଗଛ ତଳେ ଏବଂ ହ୍ରଦ କୂଳରେ. ଶେଷ ନମ୍ବରଟା, which expression describe the loneliness of the poet? Which expression, କୋଉ expression ଟା loneliness ଏକାକୀ ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲିକିରି describe କରୁଛି? Which expression? The expression I wandered lonely as a cloud. Which expression? I wandered lonely as a cloud. ମୁଁ ମେଘ ଭଳିଆ ଏକା ବୁଲୁଥିଲା ବେଳେ. So ଏଇ ପଦଟା ନାଇଁ, I wandered lonely as a cloud. This is the page that describes the loneliness of the poet. Okay, next passage. This is the first passage. Second passage, continuous at the stars that shine and dances with the daffodils. Okay, this part, let us see the probable question and answer. What resemblance between the daffodils and the stars does the poem speak of? ସମ୍ପର୍କ କ'ଣ? What is the resemblance, relation କ'ଣ? କାର ଭିତରେ? Star ଭିତରେ ଆଉ daffodils ଭିତରେ. The stars are in a never-ending line. The daffodils are in a never-ending line. The stars, shine in the Milky Way. They twinkle, in the Milky Way. Like that, the daffodils were just twinkling their heads. Where? Beside the lake. Next, number two. How many flowers did the poet see, and where did he see them? How many flowers? 10,000 saw I at a glance. Yes or no? And where did He see them କୋଉଠି ଦେଖିଲେ? Beside the lake, beneath the trees. Yes or no? Next, which sight, the sight of the dancing flowers or the sight of the dancing waves impressed the poet more? Which sight? The sight of the dancing flowers or the sight of the dancing wave? Simple. The sight of the dancing flower impressed the poet more. Next, how did a jocund company impact the poet? How did a jocund company impact the poet? You know, the Jocund company is associated with the Mary companion or yes, Mary companion of the flowers with the poet. And while he was with the Jocund company or with the flowers, he has forgotten everything, his worried, pain, and pleasure, everything. Yes, and that's how it impressed him. Okay, next, they flash upon the inward eye. Who flash upon what? The daffodils flash upon the poet's imagination. The daffodils flash upon the poet's imagination. And there's a sight that comes to him when he is just alone. Who is alone? The poet is alone. ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏକା ଥାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ମନର ମିରର ଭିତରେ ଉଦ୍ଭାସିତ ହୁଏ ସେ daffodils ଗୁଡାକ. Okay, let us see another passage. Now we'll mix it up. The waves beside them danced and dances with the daffodils. This is the passage. What does the jocund company refers to? Jocund company refers to the companion, okay, merry companion of daffodils. What does the repetition of cast indicates? Cast. Why it is being repeated? Cast means to watch carefully. It is repeated because the poet was mesmerized with the scene of the daffodils and his eyes, even if not blinking at all, ତାଙ୍କର ଆଖି ପଲକ ପଡୁନଥିଲା, ସେ କନଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟଲି ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିଲେ by that magnetic attraction of the daffodils. And then, what wealth the sow to me had brought? What does wealth refers to? Wealth refers to joy. Your wealth refers to joy. Nothing. Wealth refers to nothing but joy or happiness. What does bliss of solitude here mean? Bliss of solitude. Uh, Bliss of solitude here means supreme delight or supreme happiness that comes to a human being after enjoying such a beautiful sight. Okay, next. What do the last two line indicates? The last two line indicates so the powerful feelings that comes to a man while he is alone. Yeshwan, this is the bliss of solitude. When alone on my couch I lie, they comes into my inward eye, and this is the bliss of solitude. These are the lines, na? So this is what this is. Bliss of solitude. It means what uh, the feeling of tranquility or emotion of a person while he is alone, while he is enjoying that solitude. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏକଲା ଥାଏ ମଣିଷ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯୋଉ ନିର୍ଜନତାର ସୁଖକୁ ଅନୁଭବ କରେ ସେଇ ବିଷୟରେ ହିଁ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କରାଯାଇଛି. Okay, number 4. The wave beside them danced and dances with the daffodils. Okay, next. Which of the two danced more sparkingly? Which of the two dances more sparkingly? The daffodils dances more sparkingly. What are the repetition of the word cast reveal? I have already told you why it is being repeated. Next, what will the soul to me had brought? What does wealth signify? Wealth signify happiness. Yes or no? That Jokan company. Then quote the words that indicate the poet's two moods in pensive or in vacant mode. Yes or no? These are the two moods of the poet: pensive mood and vacant mood. Then what is the significance of the two last lines of the extract? What is the significance of the two last lines of the extract? And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. This is the two last line. And when the author is telling here, when she lies in pensive or thoughtful mood, alone in his bedroom at the time, the beautiness or the scenery, the mesmerized scenery of daffodils, just you know shown inside his heart, and he again dances with the scenery of the daffodils. I think yes or no? Okay, next. What does the praise bleach of solitude mean? Bleach of solitude. The praise bleach of solitude means the solitude that has some language. The solitude that has some language. ଯାହାର ଗୋଟେ ଭାଷା ଥାଏ ଯାହାକୁ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କରାଯାଇପାରେ. Next, passage number 5. I hope I have covered maximum question. So passage number 5. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. This is the what passage. So where did the poet see the daffodils? Where did the poet see the daffodils? The poet saw the daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, under the trees, you can see. Where do clouds move? Meghakoti vase. The clouds move in the sky. Yes or no? Clouds moves over valleys and mountains. Cloud move over valleys and mountains. Number third, quote the line, okay, that brings out the poet loneliness. Poets, loneliness. What quote the line that brings out the poet's loneliness? I wondered, lonely as a cloud. Okay, next. Uh, Quote the line. Okay, mention the phrase that refers to the poet's notice of a number of daffodils. 10,000 saw I at a glance. This is the phrase. Next, quote the line that indicates alliteration. Yeah, alliteration. Fluttering and dancing in the breeze. This is the line that shows alliteration. Alankara. Alankara Paridarsana. Fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Number BI, what were the daffodils doing when the poet saw them? What were the daffodils doing? Okay, when the poets saw the daffodils, they were fluttering and dancing in the breeze. The daffodils were fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Okay. Number B, July. When did the poet see the daffodils? When did the poet see the daffodils? The poet saw the daffodils while he was wandering, like a lonely cloud, wandering like a lonely cloud high over hills and wells. Okay, last number. How does the poet compare himself as to a lone cloud in the sky? However, କେମିତି ନିଜକୁ compare କରିଛନ୍ତି? The poet has compared himself with the cloud because as the clouds move aimlessly here and there, high over hills and vales, it doesn't have any destination like that. The poet was also wandering one day without any destination, just taking a stroll, moving here and there, and all of a sudden he saw the host of golden daffodils. I hope you have got all your answer, all your queries. I might have fulfilled all your queries related to daffodils. Okay, so watch this carefully. Note down all the question and answer, probable question and answer, and if anything left, just leave a comment that I can make another video on this. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.